Back in the building. We back in the building. Yes, sir. We back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. It ain't gonna hurt your feeling. It ain't gonna cost you. None of that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because I don't know what you're waiting on, to be honest. Make sure you share this video. Shout out to Team Smoke. Smoke Gang. They got their membership. Shout out to everybody that subscribed. Appreciate the love. But we out in Jacksonville today. Oh yeah, we got to land down in Jacksonville. It's a little foul thing going on down there in Jacksonville Court. If y'all don't remember, Julio Fulio, may him rest in peace, my condolences to his mom and everything. There was a lot of once upon a time there was a war going down there down in Jacksonville, Florida. And it kind of quieted down now, according to the police and all this, whatever, since the passing of Julio Fulio and and the war stopped and Ace, Young and Ace, he's doing good, I guess. Shout out to you, Young and Ace. But there's an affiliate dude called Ksoo. Ksoo is affiliated with Young and Ace, ATK, whatever. They was at that time they was going back and forth with Julio Fulio and his niggas and his homies. And yeah, the trial about to start up for Ksoo. But see, the twist is that it's not really a big news if this ain't happened. The reason why this is hitting the internet so much because his own goddamn father is taking a stand and testifying against him. Oh yeah, I sit back and wait on that. Oh, y'all want me to repeat myself? His own father is taking a stand. Is one of the people that's taking a stand and testifying against his own son about a murder. Because his father allegedly was father. They got his ass on video. We're gonna get to all that. They got his father picking his son up after allegedly Ksoo and his homie put in some work. They knocked off a little homie. So they got him charged for like 2 murders right now, Ksoo. But see, the thing is, his own blood, his own father, the one he came out of his goddamn nutsack. Pause. Know what I mean? But the one that brought him to this world, that part. This nigga's taking a stand and testifying against his own son and about to smoke his son and send him to prison for the rest of his goddamn life. We got to talk about this because when they say blood mean everything, I don't think so. You got your own father that brought you to this goddamn world, about to take you out of this world as that, send your ass for the rest of your life in prison. Nasty work. We gotta talk about this. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, like one up. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Let's get this show started, man. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back in the building. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that thumbs up. It ain't gonna hurt you, it ain't gonna cost you. That like button is absolutely free. Share the video. Make sure you keep that notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping my video, obviously. And yeah, share the video, do all that. Know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that been supporting the channel. Let's get this copyright out the way. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here, absolutely for educational and entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find it in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here, absolutely for educational and entertainment purpose. The clips and videos I play also owned by the original creators. So if y'all don't know what's going on, man, let me put y'all up to date. It's some nasty work when your own blood, the one that brought you to this goddamn world, gonna obviously testify on you and send you out of this goddamn world for the rest of your life. I mean, it can't get no worse than this. Niggas be going bugged out when they see their homies testifying them. But to see your own dad do this shit, oh my God. I mean, this got to be the worst feeling in your life. I'm being honest, man. I'm being honest. This got to be the worst feeling, man. But let's catch up to date and all that so we could get to these clips and all that. We can react what's going on here so y'all can understand what's going on here because his dad was the one that pulled up to the spot. His dad was the one that picked him up and all this, and they got his dad all on video, all types of weird shit. Let's get to it. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Y'all already know the vibes.
3 people charged for the 2020 murder of Charles McCormick, also known as Little Buck. McCormick was outside a shopping center in Arlington.
Keem Robinson, better known as Ksoo, and Leroy Whitaker are being tried together with separate juries for the 2020 murder of Charles McCormick Jr., better known as Little Buck. Robinson is charged with first-degree murder as a criminal member. Whitaker is charged with first-degree murder as a criminal member, burglary with a battery and home invasion robbery. Both Robinson and Whitaker are alleged to be part of the ATK. On January 15th, 2020, McCormick was outside of a shopping plaza in Arlington. Investigators say Robinson, Whitaker, and Dominique Barner followed McCormick from his house to the shopping plaza with the intent to kill him. Officials say Robinson killed McCormick because he made a rap song that dissed the late rapper Willie Addison, better known as Big Goon. Robinson, Whitaker, and Barner drove away and were chased by JSO until they crashed.
Jury selection is underway for 2 of the 3 people charged for the 2020 murder of Charles McCormick.
Whitaker and Barner ran into a woman's house and allegedly held her hostage for an hour until they were picked up by Robinson's dad, Abdul Robinson Sr. Police say security video shows Abdul Robinson Sr. escape after the killing. Barner took a plea deal, and Abdul Robinson Sr. is charged with accessory after the fact. Action News Jax showed you the moment Abdul Robinson Sr. blamed his son Hakeem McCormick.
Now, when you watched that video of the murder of Charles McCormick, did you recognize the...
Yes, sir.
Who was the in that video?
Hakeem Robinson.
Your son, Hakeem Robinson.
Yes, sir.
Abdul Robinson Sr. is expected to testify against his son during the trial, and also charged with first degree is Abdul Robinson Jr. He, however, is going to be tried separately.
Yo, this is nasty. I ain't never seen no shit. And I remember when this shit first happened. I remember when it first happened, yo. And they was saying, yeah, you know, his father ratting on him, this and that. And I didn't know he was going to take the... I thought he just made a little statement. That's it. You know what I mean? He's like, yeah, you know, I don't know if my son was involved. You know, a little statement, something like that. But then shit turned around. This nigga was in the room. I mean, the video came out. That shit was all on the internet. His father was like, yeah, that's my son, this and that and the third. And yeah, now this nigga pops about to take the stand, was I guess with somebody else. Somebody else about to take the stand with his pops also, a couple other witnesses. But his father is the main one because his father was the one that picked him up. You see him, they got his father hopping the gate, falling and shit, know what I mean? You seen the video, this nigga father hopping the gate, falling down and everything, damn near scared to death. But nigga, why would you go pick it? Let me tell y'all something. We ain't done. We got a couple others. We got like 2 more news clips we gotta play right quick. There's so much tech. Yo, when I tell you they did a body scam on this nigga. Me and Ksoo, they did a body scam on this nigga. With the dash cam, they got him recorded running down on a homie. Oh, y'all think I'm lying? We about to get to all this. I mean, yo, the technology and the cameras that broad daylight when you try to do shit, or even at night, these people, man, let me tell you something. You really got to move right nowadays, man. That's why I said, man, shout out to them YN, shout out to them young niggas in this era that be bugging out, that be bugged out here, spinning the block, putting in work, which y'all shouldn't be doing. But y'all niggas got a lot of guts to be doing that type of shit. Broad daylight, with cameras, technology, scan, body scan, face scan, all type. There's gonna be a point when y'all start them little pool shiesty masks y'all be wearing. Oh, that part, them little shite. Oh yeah, there's gonna be some old face scan where them shits can scan right through the pool shiesty mask. I'm telling y'all, they got that shit coming right now. I just seen some shit on the internet about that. Well, they got you broad daylight with a mask on. That scan could go right through the goddamn mask and scan your face. They probably got that shit in a couple other states as we speak right now. But that shit is coming. So shout out to y'all young niggas that be out here bugging out with the technology and the equipment that these people got that lock y'all asses up when y'all be running around here doing broad daylight shit. Y'all gotta be smarter than that, champs. Can't be run up on somebody broad daylight at a mall and run down on this nigga and think you ain't gonna get caught because you got a little hoodie on and all this. Nah, nigga. Technology. Body scam, nigga. Fake face recognition and all that type of shit on these cameras and shit. What are we talking about here? Everybody with phones out. Then some of these niggas be spinning off with license plates all in their goddamn on cars and shit. Yo, this camera's everything, everywhere. So before y'all bust that move on a public ass place, broad daylight, think about it twice. Cause yo, yeah, you see what's going on here. Them niggas gonna lock your ass up later on down the line with the technology they got all on these goddamn cameras and satellites and shit. I gotta be careful out here, youngins. You gotta be careful. But let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Cause we ain't done with Ksoo and his father over here about to testify and take the goddamn stand on his own son that he brought to this world and about to take out to this world and go send him to prison for the rest of his goddamn life. You know that term they say, us parents, oh, we brought you to this world, we're gonna take you out. Oh, this a perfect way. This a perfect term. Perfect example right here. He brought you to this world and he gonna take your ass out, nigga. I ain't never seen no shit like this. This is bugged out right here.
Rapper accused in two different murders. Hakeem Robinson, known as rapper Ksoo, appeared in court again this morning, pleading not guilty to two separate first-degree murder charges. News4Jack's investigator Corley Peel shows us what his lawyer is now saying about the results from a body scan that Robinson participated in.
Hakeem Robinson, known as rapper Ksoo, stood before a judge in court on Thursday.
Good morning, Mr. Robinson.
Good morning.
He pleaded not guilty to his two different first-degree murder charges as a gang member. He's accused in the 2020 shooting death of Charles McCormick and the 2019 death of 16-year-old Adrian Gaynor, whose nickname is Bibby. Robinson's attorney told the judge they received the results from his body scan that was requested by the state. He says it showed Robinson could not be excluded from the McCormick murder.
This supports our position. So this is something that we're digesting right now.
Robinson's attorneys believe he does not match the description of the shooter seen in this photo. Records show McCormick was shot and killed at a shopping center off Merrill Road in January 2020. Investigators say a witness's dash cam video recorded the murder. According to the state, the video shows a person running towards McCormick with an assault rifle, shoots him repeatedly, killing him.
Broad daylight. You see that little nigga? Yo, these little niggas is bugged out, man. I'm telling y'all. What make y'all niggas jump in the car? Yo, go get the hoodie, yo. It's broad daylight. We see this nigga at the mall. We about to go run down and go late broad daylight. Y'all niggas that desperate to catch a body broad daylight. Yo, y'all little niggas gotta think, bro. Like, for real. Back in the days, man, I don't care what nobody said. When I was growing up in that 80s, crack era, 90s, whatever you want to call it, all that type of shit. And this go out to all the hoods. When y'all was young and them old G's was out there putting in work, allegedly, everything I speak on is alleged, and in the TV shows and in the documentaries you watch and all this, man, let me tell you something. 95% of the 85 to 95% of them crimes we watch, from the mafias to your local neighborhoods and documentary, most of them shits happen at night. I sit back and wait. And if it happened in broad daylight, it ain't gonna happen at no goddamn mall like that. Unless you got some cartel shit and you just bugging out, whatever. But 85 to 95%, man, most of the crimes that happened back in them days happen at nighttime, bro. Y'all little niggas now, I give y'all niggas a lot of, man, y'all got a lot of guts, man. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all niggas is just, y'all be crashing out too much, man. Broad daylight at a goddamn shopping mall. And this nigga got all gray on, Jordans on, gray hoodie. Like, what, nigga? And you running over there with a chopper. Man, my condolences to the little kid. That little kid, I think, was 16, 17 years old, man. They called him Little Baby. Little Bibby. Little Baby. Whatever. I'm pardon me. I'm over here. Y'all know the vibes, man. But they call him Little Baby, whatever. And he was like 16, 17 years old, and this little kid lost his life broad daylight at the mall. This is the time when Jacksonville had that little war going on with Julio Fulio, with his niggas, and Young and Ace and his ATK niggas and all that shit. I remember that little war that was going on down there. The niggas was out there letting shit off. They was bombing on each other. Bodies was dropping 16, 17, 15 years old, man. And that little dude was one of the dudes that got his life taken at 16 years old, broad daylight at a goddamn mall. Over some rap music. You heard that shit? You can't make this shit up, man. I'm telling you, not over no money. Not over, yo, you knocked off one of my relatives. I mean, I can't live with this. I gotta go do retaliation, which we don't condone. But none of that ill shit over some music. You gotta be shit, man. Let's continue with this nose clip. You can't make this shit up. I'm telling y'all, y'all.
seen on video. Records show Hakeem Robinson's data from the body scan was then compared to the data from the dash cam video. The state says the body scan would mathematically determine the actual height of the shooter. Robinson's attorney sent News4Jax a statement saying Mr. Robinson was precisely scanned with lasers from all angles. Months were spent doing complicated math to render the dense 51-page report. The result, Mr. Robinson can't be excluded, which is far different than a finding that he's the shooter. Interestingly, the report purposefully avoided certain simpler and positive comparisons, like the shooter's tiny feet compared to Mr. Robinson's huge size 12 feet. This wasn't a search for the truth by the government. It was an attempt to fix their case. 2 eyewitnesses described the shooter as short and skinny, using fancy scientific evidence. You don't need lasers and calculators, just 2 eyes to see that Mr. Robinson is all around bigger and taller than the shooter. Corley Peel, Channel 4, the local station.
The state has stated previously to convict Hakeem Robinson. We also have requested the official body scan results from the state, but we haven't received them yet.
Now, maybe he had a chance with that body scam. You know, they saying, yo, the dude's shorter, Mr. Ksoo's taller, he got more built, whatever. But when you got your own father that brought you to this goddamn world and about to take you out of this world, and he's taking a stand to testify, saying, yo, yeah, that's my son that did it. I was the one that picked him up from the lady house they had hostage. Nigga, you ain't got no chance. No chance. The person that brought you to this world about to take your ass out of this world now. Ain't that some shit right there? That's bugged out to me. Ain't your best friend, ain't one of your little homies from your gang, ain't none of it. Ain't mama, because mama, she under pressure. You would probably feel more sympathy for your mom taking a stand because you don't want, you'll be like, my mom ain't got nothing to do with this. I put her involved in this, man. I'm just gonna let mom do what she do. It might hurt you. It might hurt you, but you'll end up forgiving your mom though, because that's your mom, man. Not saying this for everybody. I don't know. But the dude that brought you to this world, y'all gotta remember, the pops is the one that bring us to this world. We come out, we come out, they nuts. They the one produce, they the one bring us to this world. It's the dad. To see a nigga that brought you to this earth, nigga, and take a stand on you, that's gotta be the most craziest feeling. Suicidal, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. I don't condone none of that type of stuff, but it's got to be insane, bugged out, to be looking at your dad, but like, you mother, and he's just in there running his mouth on the stand saying, yeah, my son was the one that took out that kid. Put yourself in Ksoo's shoes. That shit gotta hurt right now. I'm being honest, because they got the nigga video, Ksoo father hopping the gate with him and all. Picking them up, picking them niggas up. They hopping the gate, and next they got video of this shit. And they ain't got this nigga in the room saying that, yeah, that's my son, and this, that, and the third. Nasty work, man. They about to smoke this little dude out. They about to smoke this kid out the court, man. They about to, man, listen, you out of here, finito, nigga. Like, let's continue, though. We ain't done. Smash that like, don't subscribe to the channel, man.
Opening statements are expected to take center stage in the trial of Jacksonville rapper Hakeem Robinson, also known as Ksoo, 5 years after his arrest.
Jury selection has been going on since Monday. On your side's Claire Alfrey live right now with more on where they are in this case. Claire?
That's right, Keith and Lou, good morning. And this trial will decide the fate of Hakeem Robinson, rapper known as Ksoo, as he will face opening statements today after a week long of jury selection over the death of Charles McCormick back in 2020. And Robinson's own father plans to testify against him as a part of a plea deal. Now, Hakeem Robinson and his co-defendant Leroy Whittaker both have charges for first-degree murder. Despite being tried together, will have separate juries. His brother Abdul Robinson Jr. is also involved and has a first-degree murder charge, but will have a separate trial. According to police, McCormick was shot and killed at the Dames Point Plaza in Arlington back in January of 2020. Robinson's own song lyrics are expected to be used in trial. In his song called Who I Smoke, some argue that it serves as a confession that the Jacksonville gang Robinson was a part of took the lives of others, including a second murder Robinson is being charged for, the 2019 killing of 16-year-old Adrian Gaynor. Now, jury selection has been going on here at the courthouse all week, and that jury is supposed to be finalized and be seated by lunchtime today to begin with opening statements. In Jacksonville, Claire Alfrey, First Coast News on your side.
Oh man, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Do me that favor, it ain't gonna hurt y'all. Smash that thumbs up if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel, share this video, man, because this is nasty work. They even gonna use this nigga lyrics in court. Then I tell y'all young niggas, you better start talking about all this spinning around the block, crack, crack, boom, boom, bang, and all this, hopping out the V's and all this. Nigga, I caught running down, bam, boom, bang, and all this. Y'all better stop talking like that in y'all goddamn music. I'm telling y'all, you just heard him. This is Jacksonville, Florida. We talking right now. The lady just said it clearly. This is an update right here, news. I mean, this is the update one. She said they clearly going to use his music and his father about to take the stand. What? How you gonna beat that? This nigga went back and made a whole music about what he did, champs. Remember the kid, little Bibby, the 16-year-old that passed away? His father knew from day one that this nigga did that, because he said, when I heard the lyrics, I already knew it. Peep this out. May him rest in peace. My condolences to the family over there.
The demon Jit himself, Ksoo's dad, on knowing who unalived his son from listening to music.
Did you have an idea of who did it after watching certain music videos and things of that nature?
He kept broadcasting it like he was that. Yeah, I baby. Now you in jail. Commit your baby slogans. Take your time as a man. The same way you broadcast it, take it on the chin. You know, because I got to take it every day. You know, at the end of the day, there's always tomorrow. So what goes on in the night comes to the light. You know what I'm saying? You can get away with it for a little bit.
Bibi's.
My condolences to his dad and all that, man. Know what I mean? Not for nothing, know what I mean? Because ain't no dad want to lose his son. We all know that. We all got kids and all this. If y'all do, the people that don't, know what I mean? Y'all got nephews, grand, know what I mean? Little nieces, all that. So, but he said the nigga kept broadcasting the shit. He kept talking about it in the video, so I already knew that nigga had something to do with it. You see what I mean with these young niggas bugging out, doing some bugged out shit? Living for today, but not for tomorrow, not for the future. What's wrong with y'all, man? Y'all niggas be like 19, 20, 21, 22 years old. Y'all ain't looking at 28, 30, know what I mean, 40 around there. Y'all niggas ain't looking at that life. Y'all niggas is crazy. Now, I can't sit here and act like we wasn't bugged out back in our days either. I'm not going to sit here and be biased and all this. Nah, I mean, I'm not, nah, man, y'all little niggas wilding. Nah, we was wilding too back in the 90s, that part. So I sit back and wait on that. But see, the difference is, though, it was a different type of era, champs. Y'all got too much cameras watching y'all out here, technology, body scan, and all face recognition, all types of weird shit they got out here. Dash cam that caught the little nigga running down on them. Come on, I mean, be cameras on these cars. That part, Teslas and all that. These shits got cameras outside and everything. Y'all remember the Julio Fulio case? When one of the cars caught the outside camera, them niggas running through the back of the whole, when it was running down on Julio. Y'all forgot about that? That was an outside car camera that caught the niggas out there on one angle running down shooting. A car camera. So what I'm trying to explain here is we was wilding too in the 90s. We was bugging out off of music. But it wasn't the shit that y'all niggas is doing now. Y'all got different weapons, different type of era. Y'all niggas is really bugging now, different type of drugs. Even though it was, man, it was the same thing back then. Not gonna be over here and be all biased and be over here smashing on them, you know what I mean, YNs, because the YNs gonna be the YNs. Young niggas gonna be young niggas. Y'all just gotta smarten up and make better decisions sometimes. That's it. Y'all gotta get away from that negative energy and put yourself around some positive energy. That part, and get to the bag, get to the money. Nothing wrong with that. Not saying you gotta handle your business when business come to you. You gotta do what you gotta do to protect yourself. But at the end of the day, don't just wake up in the morning, put little Jordans on, put a hoodie on, like, yo, let's go spin a block. It's 12 in the afternoon. Y'all niggas didn't eat breakfast or nothing. Next thing you know, y'all get locked up. Futures is over. What's wrong with y'all niggas, champs? Life is way more than that. Y'all got the honeys out here running around. Y'all get baby moms out here running around. Y'all niggas just say, no, let's go spin a block. It's 12 in the afternoon. Let's go do this. What? Y'all that desperate, nigga? You ever heard of a game plan or planning shit, allegedly, you know what I mean? For y'all not to get caught? You ever heard of some, you know what I mean, that type of shit? Instead of just jumping up 12 in the afternoon, just go spend the block, clock, clock, boom, 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 all this bullshit. Y'all nigga broad daylight and like what? I just don't understand, man. I really don't. But let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's sad that his own father about to take the stand and send this nigga up out of here, though, that part.
The demon Jit himself, Ksoo, aka Young and Ace's is about to face trial today. And I can't lie, they're about to throw the book on his ass. Posted a long prayer last night, and I find it so crazy this demon decided to think about God when he knows he's cooked, but wasn't thinking about God when he was catching hats. Not only is the getaway driver snitching, his own dad is testifying against him as well. Not only is he getting fried for this case, he's still got another case pending. Let's just say Buddy is never seeing daylight ever again. Y'all think him and Q50 gonna share a bunk bed together?
That's good to
Hakeem Robinson posted on Instagram an incriminating message after McCormick was murdered.
Call it the story. It's on the story saying that kill get it toes done.
When you saw that, were you upset?
Yes, sir.
Did you try and reach out and speak to Hakeem Robinson?
Yes, sir.
And when you spoke to him, what did you tell him?
I told him he need to take down.
Did he deny being involved when you told him to take that down?
No.
He believes his son, Hakeem Robinson, is seen on dash cam at McCormick's murder scene.
Had an opportunity with your attorney to watch what I'll refer to as a dash cam video, a video that actually recorded the murder of Charles McCormick. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Did you recognize the shooter?
Yes, sir.
Who was the shooter in that video?
Hakeem Robinson.
Your son, Hakeem Robinson.
Yes.
He thought his son, Hakeem Robinson, was the shooter based upon these sneakers the gunman is seen wearing and guns that he says his son has had before and after the shooting. His son, Hakeem.
It can't get no worse than that. His dad said, nigga, I know the guns he got, nigga, the same sneakers he got at home. All like, what, nigga? Didn't I tell you blood ain't sometimes ain't shit? Especially the person that brought you to this goddamn earth. He's taking you out this earth now. Yo, this man his father stood in there was like, yeah, that's my son. He got the same Jordans, same weapons. I know all the weapons he got, everything. What else you want to know? Oh, I'm taking a stand on that nigga. Nasty, nasty, nasty work. It can't get no worse than that when you seen your dad doing all this shit on you, champs. And you know what's sad about this? This is a legend. We don't know Jacksonville, tap in. We don't know if his dad was one of them OG gangsters back in the days and all this, and he probably taught his son a little bit of the gaming, a little bit of the street game. Taught his, and then look what he did to his son at the end of this whole goddamn lesson. He taught his son. If you knew you was going to do this, you should have never picked your son up from that crime scene. Allegedly. You should have never picked up the phone. If he told you, should have been like, nigga, you bugging out, nigga. Don't ever call me back, nigga. You too old for this shit, Pops. You should have never even picked your son up if you knew you was going to do this at the end of the road. It's nasty work, man. And you probably the one taught him a little bit of the street life and all that, allegedly.
Has just surfaced confirming that rapper Ksoo was the one who unalived 16-year-old teen Bibby. Just when you think these rappers can't get any dumber with the self-snitching, they somehow manage to prove us wrong every time. There are already multiple people telling on him, including his own dad. Now, according to this newly released affidavit, Ksoo was seen in multiple music videos showing off the same ARP that police believe was used in Bibby's. Police also have phone records showing Ksoo calling right after the went off, asking for a ride. They basically connected the timestamps of this whole. His friend who was involved in picking him up already confirmed everything and is set to testify against him in court. With all this evidence stacking up, it's hard to see Ksoo beating this. Y'all think he should call Jay Oma?
It's over. It's over. When you got your dad, your friends, everybody testifying and taking a stand on you, there's no way you're going to beat this. It's over. You might as well take a plea and go sit your ass down. But that's what I would have. I would have took a plea like, man, listen, my dad taking a stand? Oh, hell no, man. What type of plea deal we can have here, man? Like, I ain't saying nothing, nigga. Just give me a plea. Just give me something, nigga. I'm taking that before I get 100 years. At least I can see some type of years. Give me 30, nigga. I'll take 30. Because it's no way you're going to beat this in trial. They're going to smoke you. You about to get 100 years. You about to get smoked on 2 bodies. And then your dad is testifying on you as that. The homie's taking... There's no way. But see, this is the problem though with these young niggas. You put yourself in this position. You put yourself in the situations that you're gonna lose your life for the rest of your life because y'all go back and speak about this in your goddamn music. You just heard them. Jacksonville, Florida court said they using the music against this little nigga. What the people that's gonna testify on him? It can't get no nastier than that, to be honest. Like how they like I was sit back and be like what? I wouldn't even waste my time going. I wouldn't even waste the jury time. I wouldn't waste none of them people time. I'm being honest. Cause there's no way I'm gonna convince them that yo, that wasn't me and all this. When I got my friends and close ones, and then the one that brought me to this goddamn planet, my dad, and all these people taking a stand on me, there's no way in the world I'm gonna beat that. How I'm gonna beat that? How I'm gonna beat that? Now, if I ain't had them niggas taking a stand on me, it'd be a little different type of story, know what I mean? Because but when you got all these people taking a stand plus your dad, there's no way you're gonna beat that. No way. But on to the next video. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Good afternoon, everybody. Had to throw y'all one of these. So, Ksoo situation is looking real nasty over here down in Jacksonville. Want to hear y'all opinion, hear y'all smoke on this. What y'all think? That Pop Deuce taking a stand, nasty work. But I want to hear what y'all got to say about this. So on to the next one. Y'all already know the vibes, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. If they know, man. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute, gang. I'm up out of here.